Hey there.
Hey everyone, I'm here live at Vegas and I'm with
Ben.
All right.
Highway.
Now I have a question for you. I attack with a Monastery Swift Spear, and then you say no blocks. And then I say take 2 because I played a Ponder earlier this turn. And then you say, no, I only take 1 because you didn't say that you were buffing the power and toughness when you played the Ponder. So do you take 1 damage or 2 damage?
I take 2, right? Because as long as it only affects power and toughness, you can miss that trigger? Is that how it goes? Or?
Well, officially, you don't miss that trigger until after it affects the visible game state. Now, if it's just affecting the power and toughness of Monastery Swift Spear, that's not visible in the game state. But when it does damage to something and the life total of a player changes, now it has affected the visible game state. So as long as I announce that trigger by the time it affects the visible game state, in other words, by when it deals damage, that is considered to count for me announcing that trigger.
Oh.
So you would in fact take 2 damage in that case.
And does that also impact things like Kiln Fiend or Slick Shot, where it's +2 power, but it's not necessarily prowess?
Yeah, it affects anything that just changes the power and toughness. Now, stuff that puts +1/+1 counters on the creatures would be a different story, because +1/+1 counters are actually a visible thing that's part of the visible game state. So you would need to announce those right away when they resolve.
Oh, well, thank you. I can't wait to show this to everyone at FNM who keeps trying to stop me.
Yeah, for sure. And hey, I hope you have a great day.
Yeah. One last question I have. What is the best way from a judge's perspective to announce prowess triggers? Because a lot of times I'll be like, I lightning bolt targeting that, and then people will say, you missed your prowess trigger. And I'm still completing my sentence, I'd argue. But
yeah, I mean, the best way to do that would be to call a judge. If they are in doubt about whether you have announced your prowess trigger or not, then that'd be a great question to call a judge about and have them sort out.
Thank you. Yeah, have a great show.
Yeah, you too.